First on Fox tonight, more than 20 rescued animals from Kentucky are safer tonight. In fact, those dogs all came back from the pack that ate the remains of their owner even after she had passed away.
Very unusual case. Tonight, the Animal Rescue Corps, we've talked about them a lot, is nursing 22 of those animals back to health. Fox 17's Sky Arnold is just back from the dog's temporary shelter in Lebanon with the story.
Well, guys, animal control in Ohio County, Kentucky simply lacked the resources to handle all of these dogs and puppies, and that's where the Animal Rescue Corps stepped in, and today bringing 22 of them to Lebanon, where the hope is these animals that had to eat their owner's corpse will actually someday be adoptable.
I've handled each and every one of these dogs. I'm amazed at how loving each and every one of these dogs are.
You simply can't tell from looking at them the horrible conditions these dogs have lived through.
If the local animal control hadn't done a welfare check this past weekend, then these animals wouldn't have survived much longer.
The Animal Rescue Corps' Scotland Hazley has visited this property personally, and he says these dogs had nothing to eat with one terrible exception. It's believed their owner, 67-year-old Patricia Ritz, died a week ago. And with no food, the dogs ate her remains, leaving only a skull and jawbone behind.
If they hadn't eaten their owner, would they be alive?
It's a good question.
The organization got involved in the case today after learning the animal control in Kentucky is unable to care for these 4 dogs and 18 puppies that are currently being fed individually by a formula.
Then we gotta get those nutrients in there, make sure they're healthy and everything.
They're actually lucky ones, too. A number of dogs were already dead when animal control arrived, and more died in the days after.
You know, they're all very thin, and they've been living out, they've probably lived loose on this property their entire lives, living in the woods.
Still, there is a real hope these dogs will recover and someday find new owners.
They're wonderful dogs, and they deserve an opportunity at a new life.
Now, if those dogs look like wolves to you, there may be a good reason for that. It's actually possible that they might be wolf mixes. And as it turns out, they're not the only animal rescue story in Lebanon tonight. You may remember the story we broke last week about more than 120 animals the same organization rescued from Monticello, Kentucky. Well, today the previous owner granted legal custody to the Rescue Corps, clearing the way for the adoption process. It could take a couple of weeks or so.